Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another MLB slate we're going to be going over. It is a 14-game slate. The only game we're not getting today is the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. But we still got 14 games we're going to be going over, so we should have a decent slate of baseball. But before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias. At Bets Earl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. You can also join our Discord chat. The link to that will be in the description of the video down below. And if you want to pick up some ESB merch, the link to that will also be in the description of the video down below. And as always, leave your best bet for the MLB in the comment section below. And quick little recap of what happened yesterday. Was a much better day. We had a couple really nice hits as well. We hit on the Baltimore Orioles plus 128 as they knock off, or plus 157, my bad. Houston was plus 128 as they knock off the Red Sox 3-0. Very nice performance for the Orioles there. We also hit on the Tampa Bay Rays at that minus 103 line. They come back in the ninth inning to take a 6-4 lead. And then we also cash on the plus 128 on the Houston Astros as our 5% best bet yesterday. So we are now 1-0 in 5% best bets in the MLB. And I have another one today that I see massive value on. So that should be good as well. So we went 3-0. We're now 4-5 on the season, 44.4%, which isn't great, but we are down 0.46 units, but much better now after a really poor opening day. My brother, he won't be joining us again today. He'll be back tomorrow. He was on Miami. They fell to Tampa Bay, 6-4. But then he ended the night with 3 straight wins. He was on Houston as well. He also was on the Chicago White Sox, which took care of business against the LA Angels. And he took the dub with the San Francisco Giants plus 112 versus the Seattle Mariners. Is this okay? Good. All right. And let's hop into today's slate, why don't we? Because we have 14 games to go over. Massive slate. As we are starting here with the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. For this game, minus 154 for the Blue Jays, plus 142 for the or minus 154 for the Yankees, plus 142 for the Blue Jays. We're getting Corey Kluber versus Ross Stripling. And for this game, I see absolutely no value on this one. I'm personally staying off of it. I don't see any value. Probably a lean towards the plus money dog with the Toronto Blue Jays to get a win today. But this is a no action play for me. I just don't see any value in it. Blue Jays knocked off the Yankees 3-2 in the opening day. So Blue Jays starting off the year well. And Hung Jin Ryu didn't look terrible. Garrett Cole looked fine. But for this game today, we're going to be passing on this one. No action for me and no action for my brother as well. I have his plays as well, so we'll have those two. Next, we have the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers, minus 158 for the Indians, plus 146 for the Tigers. And it's going to be Zach Plesac taking on Julio Teheran for this matchup. Detroit knocked off Cleveland in the opening game with Shane Bieber on the mound, which was incredible to see. And for this game, I know this is boring, but we're starting on. We're going to go with another pass here. Um, so this is going to be a no action play as well. Just the line's way too wide on the Indians. Slightly towards the Tigers. I have them lined probably more towards a plus 150. So I see no action here. I see the line should be 150s on each side with no juice, obviously. But so this line is priced correctly, and we are not going to have any action on this one. So no value on either side here. Our next game is the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. We cashed on those Orioles yesterday, and we're going to take the money and run for this one. I don't think we're going to have any action on this one. Minus 160 for the Red Sox, plus 148 for the Orioles. Over under 10 runs for this game. Matt Harvey versus Tanner Hook. And these pitchers I don't know much about Tanner, but I, as a Mets fan, know plenty about Matt Harvey, and he has definitely declined. So this is another stay off for me. There's 3 1 o'clock games today, and I'm not going to have action on any of them. So um, yeah, this is it's a pass for me. Lean towards the Red Sox. I just not laying minus 160 on them. The run line could be intriguing at plus 105 if I would get into action today. It would be that. I just don't trust Matt Harvey anymore. He's past his peak. So it's Red Sox or it's nothing for me here. I'm not going to be back in the Orioles again today. Our next game is the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Chiefs, minus 154 for the Rangers, or for the Royals, plus 142 for the Rangers. It looks like it's going to be Kohai Arihana versus Mike Minor, 2 pitchers I still don't trust. But I do see some value on this game. This is going to be my first play of the day, and my brother's going to have a play on this on as well. I am going with the value here on the Texas Rangers, plus 142. I think that this is a decent spot for them. They showed they can put up some runs last game. So did the Royals. And I feel like this is going to be one where it should be a more evenly lined game. I have this line more around a plus 135, plus 138 mark. So we're getting some value here on the Texas Rangers to bet them. And for my brother, he's going over 9.5 runs for this game. See plenty more offense again this game. I mean, these 2 teams, I believe it was 5-4 in the first inning last time. So I believe by the second inning, you were cashing that over 9.5. So I'm going with the Texas Rangers here in this game, plus 142. And Tim's going with the over 9.5 between the Royals and the Rangers. Our next game will be the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates here minus 150, minus 165 for the Cubs, plus 152 for the Pirates. Tyler Anderson takes on Jake Arrieta. And looking at this matchup, this is another one where I don't see any value on this game. This is one where I'm laying off. It would be probably Pirates or nothing. I don't trust this Cubs team this year. Total is 11, so the wind's probably blowing out at Wrigley. Plus, these pitchers are not great. So that's just something to keep an eye out for. If you want to bet the over, I don't hate that. I know 11's a lot of runs, but if the wind's blowing out in Wrigley, you're going to see a lot of runs today. And it's probably Pirates or nothing here. It's a no value, no bet for me. And Tim is also staying off this game as well. So no action for the Pirates and the Cubs in this game. We move on to this next game, which we both have action on, and we're both on the same side. It is the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies, minus 112 for the Braves, plus 102 for the Phillies, over under of 8 runs. And we are getting Charlie Morton versus Zach Wheeler. And me and my brother, we were looking at this game. We're like, yeah, I love Zach Wheeler at plus money here at plus 102. I understand that this Atlanta Braves team is very talented. Acuna, Albies, Freeman, Ozuna, Darno, Swanson, Riley, Patrick. We don't have to reiterate that every single video, but this is a very good Braves team. But I just like Zach Wheeler more than Charlie Morton, and I like this plus money here on the home team. So both Tim and I are going with the Philadelphia. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. The Philadelphia Phillies plus 102 versus the Atlanta Braves today, and to get the win as a plus money dogs. All right, and our next game we have the Houston Astros taking on the Oakland Athletics. Minus 133 for the Astros, plus 123 for the Athletics. And it's going to be Lance McCullers Jr. taking on Cole Irvin, minus 133 for this Astros team. I see this as a no value, no bet. My brother is on this game, and he is going with these Houston Astros minus 133 to complete the sweep over the Oakland Athletics in this game. I like this. I like the Houston Astros as well. They cashed a nice 5% best bet for me yesterday, so I can't complain with that play. Correa Altuve bagged up on a short pop up to the shortstop. That was crazy last night. Bregman, Brantley, Alvarez, like this lineup is still very, very talented and can really hit. And Lance McCullers Jr. is definitely a pitcher I'm looking to back this year. Just not this game. I think the line's a little bit wide for this one on my end, but my brother likes the minus 133 with the Houston Astros tonight. Our next game is the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Minus 121 for the Reds, plus 111 for the Cardinals. This game opened up as a pick'em, and I liked Cincinnati as a pick'em. But now this line has moved all the way to a 121, and I want nothing to do with this game. I was leaning towards the Cincinnati Reds in this match, but ever so slightly. And now at this price, that's an absolute no. My brother, on the other hand, he likes the St. Louis Cardinals in this game to get the win. Adam Wainwright going for these St. Louis Cardinals. Tommy Maile is going for the Reds. And I like the Cardinals in this matchup now with that line too. I'm not betting it personally, but this Cardinals team looked really good on opening day with that 11-6 win. Goldschmidt, Arenado, DeYoung, O'Neill, Edman, Molina. This is a really good lineup for the St. Louis Cardinals team. So they proved they can put up some runs the first game against a good pitcher in Luis Castillo. So I don't agree. I don't disagree with that play for my brother on those St. Louis Cardinals at plus 111. I might jump on them as well later today. And you can check out if I do or not at Nicholas_Earl on Twitter. I'll probably tweet out if I bet this line. Our next one, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. And this is a game I love. This is my 5% best bet of the day. And I liked it last night before the line even moved on this one. This was a very, this one caught my eye as lined incorrectly, and it's only gotten better for me. Since last night when I looked at this. Tampa Bay was a minus 115 last night. We're getting Rich Hill versus Eliza Hernandez. And if they're going to continue to price this Tampa Bay team as a pick'em versus this Miami Marlins team, I'm going to take them every single game. I have them priced around a minus 150 in this game. So if that gives you any idea where I stand with this one, I am all over this Tampa Bay Rays team at minus 107. I think this is going to be this is my 5% best bet of the day. This is probably my most confident play so far this season. Massive value on these Tampa Bay Rays, minus 107. So I'm going to be taking them to knock off the Miami Marlins. Love this price. Love this team. And I think they're going to get a nice win versus Miami because I don't know why Miami is getting so much money in on them right now. So we're taking the Rays minus 107 versus the Miami Marlins. Next, we have the Milwaukee Brewers hosting the Minnesota Twins. Both Tim and I have action on this one. It's going to be Jose Barrios taking on Corbett Burns. And this was a heartbreaker, the opening game. I had the Twins. Tim had the Brewers. And the Brewers tied up in the ninth. Went down 3 runs and win in 10. But I'm going right back to the well on this one. I like Jose Barrios. I'm extremely high on him. Plus 122 out of this line, probably a plus 112. It should be for the Twins. So we're getting some value here on this play. I like the Twins here, plus 122. So does my brother. We're both betting it. This is one of the ones where we both agree. We both agree on the Phillies. We both agree on the Twins today. So I really like the Twins here. So does my brother to get the job done, to get the win versus this Milwaukee Brewers team. Our next game is the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Minus 240 for these Dodgers, plus 216 for the Rockies. Over under of 11.5 runs this game. Walker Buehler versus John Gray. And it's kind of crazy how this LA Dodger team on their third game can walk out a pitcher like Walker Buehler. I really like this starting rotation for this Dodgers team. They're very talented. But for this game, it's a no bet, no value, no bet for me. And my brother's also staying off this game. Probably a slight lean towards the Colorado Rockies at plus 216. You're getting massive plus money there. So I will never disagree with massive plus money in the MLB because it's so volatile. But this game is going to be a no action for me. Trevor Bauer looked really good though last night for the LA Dodgers. They get the win. I believe it was 10 or 11-6. So Dodgers offense came to play last night and they got the win. But today we're going to be passing on this game. Just the run line and the money line are just way too much if you want to bet this team. Also, over 6.5 runs is a minus 135. That's insane as well. So this is a pass for me for this game, and as well as my brother. We head to the third to last game here, 8:40. Arizona Diamondbacks, San Diego Padres. Caleb Smith takes on Joe Musgrove, minus 205 for this Padres team, plus 188 for this Diamondbacks team. Over under of 8.5 runs for this game. And the Padres look good. They're 2-0 on the season. They've taken the first two games. I think they get the sweep here. I'm not betting it, though. Minus 205, you guys know, is way too much. Minus 1.5 is only a minus 110. That could be interesting, but I don't think I trust Musgrove to cover a run line like this. Probably slightly towards the Arizona Diamondbacks on that plus money, but overall a pass for me and for Tim as well. Brings us to our last two games of the slate here. We're looking at the Chicago White Sox and the LA Angels. Minus 119 for the Sox, plus 109 for the Angels. We have Lance Lynn versus Alex Cobb. And this White Sox team looked good again last night. They're really good against left-handed pitchers. Luckily for the Angels, it is a right-handed pitcher today. I have a slight lean towards the Angels in this matchup. I did not bet it though. It went from plus 113 or plus 113 to plus 109 overnight, and I feel like it just lost its value. So this one was a stay off for me. But my brother has action on this one. He likes these White Sox here at minus 119 to get the job done. Lance Lynn in his first start as a Chicago White Sox, he believes will get the job done and get the win versus these LA Angels. So for me, it's nothing. For Tim, it's the Chicago White Sox today, which leads us to our final game, 9:10 start time. So kind of an earlier start for these late games. The Giants are a minus 114. The Mariners are a plus 104. We're getting Logan Webb versus Chris Flexen. And looking at this matchup, I have a slight lean towards the Giants, but it's I have it lined at a minus 117, so I didn't see enough value there to bet it. For me, for my brother, he is actually looking at the Seattle Mariners here. He'll be taking them at the plus 104 line, getting some plus money there. So that's what he likes for this game. Last night, the Giants came back from down to nothing. They won 6-3, so they looked good last night. We'll see who can win the rubber match for this game. For me, it's a slight lean towards the Giants. For Tim, it's a bet on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we're going to quickly recap these plays for today. My brother's got the over 9.5 between the Rangers and the Royals. He's got the Phillies plus 102, the Astros minus 133, the Cardinals plus 111. He also likes the Minnesota Twins at plus 122, Chicago White Sox at minus 119, and the Mariners at plus 104. For me, I'm going to be backing the Philadelphia Phillies plus 102, the Tampa Bay Rays as my 5% best bet today, minus 107 versus the Marlins. The Twins plus 122 versus the Brewers. And yeah, the Twins, Rays, Phillies, and the Rangers plus 142 versus the Kansas City Royals. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earl Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the MLB tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.